What if I told you that the future of digital sales doesn't require you to be awake to actually close a deal? I mean, imagine that just for a moment. A system working tirelessly in the background. What if an advanced AI system could run your entire sales process, from the initial presentation all the way to the final follow-up, completely on autopilot, literally generating leads and driving conversions while you are fast asleep? Today, in this explainer, we are unpacking an absolutely groundbreaking shift in digital marketing. We're looking closely at a platform called WebinarClones, and we're going to explore exactly how AI-driven automated selling is completely flipping the landscape for online entrepreneurs.
This question right here, this is at the very heart of what we are looking at today. Because for years, the barrier to entry in online sales has been massive. You had to be the literal face of the brand. You had to painstakingly record perfectly lit, perfectly scripted videos. You had to build out these incredibly complex sales funnels that practically required a degree in software engineering just to get off the ground. But what the sources are showing us today is a completely new model. This system essentially eliminates the need to do any of that. No recording videos, no showing your face on camera if you don't want to, no tearing your hair out trying to wire together a dozen different software platforms. Instead, it relies on a completely frictionless copy and paste model that is explicitly designed to just take over the heavy lifting of digital selling.
Section 1. The old reality, the complex webinar problem. Okay, let's dive into this. Because to truly understand why this new AI approach is catching fire right now, we have to look at the massive, glaring problem it is actually trying to solve. Let's just pause and think about the sheer, absolute exhaustion of the old way of setting up webinars. For years, webinars have been the absolute gold standard for high-converting sales. Everyone from your neighborhood solo coach to billion-dollar SaaS companies use them because they build trust incredibly fast. But building one from scratch, it is a total nightmare. Just look at this brutal checklist. This is what it actually takes to launch a successful webinar manually. You've got to have high-converting landing pages. You need to write and connect complex email automation sequences. You need to buy expensive, clunky webinar software. Then you need to design the presentation slides, write a highly persuasive script, build out whole follow-up systems for the people who didn't buy, create the replay pages, and set up countdown timers to drive urgency. I mean, it is an overwhelming wall of technical complexity. And the sad truth? This exact checklist causes the vast majority of beginners to just completely burn out and quit before they even launch their very first campaign.
And that brings us to the massive paradigm shift we are unpacking today. On one side, you have the old reality. Weeks, sometimes literally months, of exhausting technical integration. Trying to get 5 different software tools to talk to each other. Debugging errors. Writing endless copy. Pulling your hair out over broken links. On the other side, you have the WebinarClones approach. Reducing that entire time frame down to literally minutes using done-for-you AI templates. This isn't just about throwing a new software tool at the problem. It's about fundamentally replacing manual, draining labor with fully optimized, pre-built funnels that are designed from the ground up to automate your business processes and seamlessly convert your traffic directly into leads and sales.
Section 2. The paradigm shift. Enter AI webinar automation.
So this brings us to the definitive solution the market is reacting to right now. It doesn't matter if you're an affiliate marketer, a side hustler trying to get that crucial first win, or an agency looking to scale up, this represents a fundamental shift in how digital products and services can be sold online. The absolute crucial point here is understanding exactly what this platform actually is. WebinarClones is an AI-powered automation platform, providing pre-built, scripted, and optimized evergreen webinar funnels designed to sell continuously. That's the core of it. The software just handles everything behind the scenes. It manages the registrations flawlessly, it hosts the webinar itself without crashing, it even utilizes AI chat interactions to engage your audience in real time, answering their questions and building rapport on the fly. It triggers the follow-up emails, it fires off the urgency cues. It's essentially simulating a highly tuned, energetic live webinar experience, but it is running 24 hours a day, completely hands-off once you hit launch.
Section 3. Frictionless launch. How the system works. Let's move to and see how this builds.
Because it's super easy to talk about AI in the abstract, right? But we need to ground this software in reality. How does it actually work for the person sitting at their computer just trying to build a sustainable business? Well, the goal here is a completely frictionless launch. The sources lay out the actual mechanics, and honestly, it is incredibly streamlined. Step 1, you log into the platform. Step 2, you choose one of their done-for-you, completely pre-built webinar templates based on whatever specific niche or product you want to sell. Step 3, you simply paste your affiliate link or your own product link right into the system. And step 4, you launch the live webinar. That is literally it. Think about the immense amount of time, energy, and real business costs you save by compressing that massive, headache-inducing checklist we looked at earlier into just these 4 incredibly simple steps. It's all about removing friction entirely so you can actually focus your energy on getting traffic rather than getting hopelessly stuck in the tech setup.
24. I really want to highly emphasize this number because it represents the true power of this automated system. These are what we call evergreen webinars. That means they run continuously, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your funnel essentially transforms into an automated sales machine that is constantly capturing leads, presenting your offer with the absolute perfect pitch every single time, and driving product sales, regardless of what time zone your audience happens to be in, and frankly, regardless of what you are doing with your day.
Section 4. The real value, saving time and scaling leads.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we need to focus on next. Look, I want to take a moment to be completely grounded here. We need to cut through any of that get-rich-quick hyperbole that so often surrounds these new software launches. The true value of this platform is absolutely not about pushing some magic button and suddenly waking up to an overflowing bank account. That's not reality. The true conversation we need to be having is about ruthless business efficiency. It's about business process automation, saving massive amounts of time, and having a reliable, steady system to scale your leads. Look at this breakdown. The real game changer here is that AI can now automate roughly 75 to 80% of the hard technical setup. The landing pages, the hosting, the emails, the AI handles that massive 75% chunk. But there is absolutely still a 25% slice of manual strategy involved. Getting traffic still matters. Understanding the core desires of your target audience absolutely still matters. Your specific offer still matters. WebinarClones basically handles the exhausting infrastructure, but you still have to drive the foundational strategy.
And this is perfectly validated by what actual users are saying out there, as this online review points out, and I love this. The biggest benefit wasn't instant riches, but saving massive amounts of time compared to building funnels manually. That is exactly it. That is the absolute smartest way to view this explainer today. This is a massive time-saving automation system. It allows you to deploy high-converting sales assets in minutes instead of weeks or months, completely freeing you up to focus heavily on real growth, getting more leads, and making actual sales, instead of performing endless, frustrating maintenance on broken funnel pages.
Section 5. Broadening the scope. The 2026 AI Advantage. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is just how fast this is all moving. As we look toward the immediate future, the AI industry is exploding at a pace we've literally never seen before. We are hurtling toward a 2026 where AI isn't just some cool novelty. It is the absolute baseline for how digital economies function. This tool is dominating the conversation right now specifically because it sits perfectly at the intersection of automation and highly effective sales psychology. And looking at this breakdown, you see how wildly diverse the applications actually are. It's not just for one specific type of person. If you're in affiliate marketing, you automate funnels for low or high-ticket offers. In coaching, subject matter experts can use this to continuously sell online courses. Agencies can use this exact system to run fully automated client campaigns for B2B service providers. And tech entrepreneurs can use it to sell recurring SaaS subscriptions. It is a universal lead generation engine that is adaptable to almost any digital business model you can possibly imagine. To actually support all those wildly different models, the system comes loaded with some seriously sophisticated AI conversion tools. We are talking completely automated follow-up email sequences to catch the folks who didn't buy the first time around, SMS text reminders to aggressively boost your attendance rates, dynamic calls to action that pop up at the exact perfect moment during your presentation, and AI engagement tools just to keep the audience totally hooked. But the absolute standout feature here, it's that last bullet point. Commercial rights are included. This means you aren't just limited to selling your own stuff. You can legally build highly profitable agencies offering complete done-for-you webinar services to local brick-and-mortar businesses or clients anywhere in the world, entirely powered by this AI backend. It's huge.
Section 6. The urgent ultimatum. The next wave of automation.
So, we've covered exactly how this works, the massive amount of time it saves, and the diverse ways it can be applied to generate leads and sales. But right now, we are sitting at a very specific crossroads in digital business. We are facing a truly urgent ultimatum. The reality is simply this. AI is moving incredibly fast. I want you to think back to the early days of social media advertising or email marketing. Historically, in literally any major technological shift, the early adopters are the ones who gain the biggest, most insurmountable advantage. Again, I'll say it, this won't magically make anyone wealthy overnight without any effort, but the sheer speed and efficiency of AI means that those who choose to automate their marketing processes first are going to ruthlessly capture the market, and they are going to leave those who insist on doing things the slow, manual way very, very far behind in the dust. And there is a very real immediate time factor to consider here. According to the creator's sales page, the current launch pricing model and the exclusive bonuses being offered right now are strictly limited. They will not stay available forever. The window to secure this platform at its most accessible entry point is actively closing as we speak.
Look, if you are genuinely serious about saving your precious time, about automating your lead generation, and utilizing AI to do the heavy lifting in your business process, you need to see this platform in action for yourself. Do not wait until the industry standard has moved on without you. Click the link below this explainer right now. Go check out the live demos, look at the proven templates, and explore everything included in the platform before this window of opportunity completely closes.
I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. The technology to smoothly automate your sales process 24 hours a day is here, right now. The massive barrier to entry has been permanently shattered. So, as we enter this new, highly automated era of AI-driven digital business, will the next wave of online income belong to your competitors who adapted, or will it belong to you?